podcast.
Hi, hi everyone. I am so glad to be here. This topic really speaks to our daily lives because we are constantly connected to social media.
Hello. Yes, I totally agree. Sometimes we spend too much time online that we forget even in the digital world. We are called to share the love and message of Christ.
That's very true. Let's start with this question. What does proclaiming Christ in the digital era mean to you?
For me, proclaiming Christ online is just about posting people first or religious images. It's about living out our faith. Choose our digital before we keep respectful and hopeful in the way we communicate. Every post, comment, or message can reflect Christ's grace values if we do it with security and love.
I see it the same way. I think of social media as a new mission field. In the early church, the apostles traveled from town to town to share the gospel. Today, one message, one post can reach people across the world. But of course, we must share the truth responsibility and thoughtfully so the message of Christ isn't misunderstood.
That's such a wonderful point. But social media also comes with its own challenges, like misinformation, hate speech, even undermining of faith. How do you think theology doesn't make us so leaders for?
I believe it starts with spiritual and intellectual maturity. We cannot just share verses or opinions without understanding their meaning. As spiritual church leaders, we are called to be voice of peace and clarity, not to win arguments, but to witness the truth of Christ with compassion.
Exactly, sometimes before we pause, we need to pause and pray. The digital world moves fast, but Christ teaches us to listen deeply. Before sharing, sometimes online, we sought out. Does this reflect God's love? Does it bring light our confusion? That small moment of reflection can change the tone of everything we share.
Beautifully said. It reminded me of Pope Francis, words that social media should be a place of encounter, not division. So, our goal isn't to become popular or viral, but to make Christ visible in how we communicate and connect with others.
Yes, and we can begin in simple ways, maybe be creating short reflections, sharing uplifting stories, or posting about our history expresses. What matters most is authenticity and consistency.
I completely agree, and we should always remember that our lives are the most powerful from the content. If our action in real life don't reflect the gospel, then even the most beautiful post use their meaning.
Amen. So, dear listeners, let us social media not as a place for self-promotion, but as a space to share faith, hope, and love. In this digital era, it's called to be an influencer of God, like Saint Carlo Abbas. Thank you so much, Cindy and Yola, for your inspiring reflections. And to all of you listening, thank you for joining us on Voices of Your Faith. See you in the next video. May God